Hi there, Joe again, here at Lens on Cosenza. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're leaving the province of Cosenza and we're heading to the region of Tuscany. We're going to the city of Arezzo, so stick around and we'll show you a very interesting city just outside of Florence. We're not going to be in Cosenza for about a week. We're here in Arezzo, and there's a lot of activity. As you can see, temporary bleachers are set up, and oh, what's this horse? The entire city, twice a year, celebrates and participates in the Giostra del Saracino, a joust, and we're looking at the dress rehearsals. Of course, an event like this that takes place twice a year is going to bring a lot of tourists. The town is packed with tourists from basically all over the EU and possibly the world, and they're looking up. What might they be looking up at? Well, there's a lot of architecture to look up at, and this is the Duomo in Arezzo. It is a Gothic architecture, and it's quite an amazing place. A huge Duomo here in Arezzo, and the size of it is breathtaking. Some of the side chapels in the Duomo itself are as large as big churches anywhere. This is a side chapel here in the Duomo, and you can get an idea of the size of this place. And again, all of the architecture is Gothic, so there's a lot of looking up at some of the frescoes on the ceilings and the walls. Quite an amazing Duomo here in Arezzo, and we're here during the Giostra del Saracino, the joust, and of course in the churches there's some amazing icons and artwork. There's just too many to capture here on video, and the ubiquitous body of a saint in a glass coffin, which you'll often find here in churches throughout Italy. The patron saint of Arezzo is San Donato, and here is a bust of San Donato, who is the patron saint. We move on to the Basilica of San Francesco, another church. Quite a bit of artwork here. The walls are just covered with artwork, and all depicting the Crusades and the defeat of the Saracens. As you could see, again, the artwork depicts the Crusades and the defeat of the Saracens, who were considered infidels at that time in history. Amazing artwork. Now, here in Arezzo, you will be having dinner, and this is the night before the joust, and the competing neighborhoods, they're called contradi. The individual neighborhood is a contrada, and they compete in the joust. And while you're sitting having dinner outside, you may see some of the rehearsal taking place with lances and jousts and crossbows, and of course in the spirit of jousting, there will be horses. just need to remember to move your dinner table over a little bit to let the crowd come through. The entire city is a city of about 90,000 inhabitants. The entire city goes full on 14th century. And again, we're witnessing the night before the joust. This is having dinner outside, and now you just move your table over and allow the contrari to pass through. And even the waiters need to keep pace with getting the dishes to the tables. And you can see the flags here waving over the city the evening before the big joust. Now, this is the evening of the joust. Prior to the joust taking place, the entire city, as I said, is going to be in costume and in character. 90,000 inhabitants really step up and go full on into reverting back to the 14th century. This is a staging area in a neighborhood that is preparing for the joust. The joust is done twice a year, in June and also again in September. It's televised nationally. And it's quite impressive with the horsemanship and the riders wielding these huge lances. The lances are aimed at something called a burrato. It's a kind of a mechanical dummy that holds a target. But when you hit the target, there's what's called a flail swings around that could actually hit the rider. So it's a very interesting maneuver of hitting the target that the mechanical knight is holding and getting a more or less a bullseye with your joust. And here we'll take a look at this. There you go. Thanks to Teletruia provided this footage. And this event is televised nationally. You could see that flail coming about. So that was our little side trip to Arezzo in Tuscany to see the Giostra del Saracino. It was an amazing event. It's an amazing city, beautiful, bit heavy on the tourism, but that's Italy. Thanks for joining me. Lens on Cosenza. I'm Joe Orlandino. Hit like if you liked what you saw. Please subscribe. We'll continue to move on and show more of the province of Cosenza, the region of Calabria, and occasionally stretch out to other parts of the country. Thanks again. Please hit like. Bye now.